I found that using what I just showed to get one seller. I've got one seller I might be able to work with. And that's exciting because if this one seller could literally make this whole rest of the course for me. However, I don't know that. So if finding one is exciting, that gives me the excitement to go find 19 plus more. Because I have no idea if he is actually going to want to do these videos. So what I assume is a high failure rate. I plan for failure. I plan that some people won't respond to messages. I plan that some people will take forever to follow up and make the gig. I plan all kinds of failure into what I do. So this one guy gives me enough excitement to open a new window up, go to Fiverr.com again, and then what I do is repeat the process. So I searched for screen capture. What I'm going to do is go back to video and animation, and I'm going to zoom in and go to high rating. And then what I want to do is go down here to top rated seller. And then ideally, I'd like someone who could work fast. I'd like someone who could be able to work within 24 hours. So you can see I've narrowed down. There's 238 people that have gigs that are top sellers in video and animation. Now the question is, which one of these will be open to doing screen capture tutorials and or whiteboard explainer videos or however? Well, I don't know beforehand. So what I'm going to do, you'll notice I'm discovering these sellers based on their gigs. So these are individual services they are offering. So what I'm doing then, I'm zooming in, I'm right-clicking New Tab. I'm taking a look at the actual seller profiles here so I can get an idea of all the gigs they offer. Because this is one gig this guy offers, professional whiteboard animation video. Well, what I can see in here, I can see now more gigs. I can see 2 different whiteboard explainers, ebook covers, speed paint logo, and then the opportunity to request a custom order. So I'm not sure exactly if they can do the gig or not. So at this point, it's better to try and not get myself overwhelmed with different sellers. So I'm going to close that one. I want to try and isolate ones that I think have a high likelihood of being able to deliver my gig. So this guy only has one gig. So I will click and go back and look at his gig and then see what the gig itself has because this is the only gig he has. So I'll zoom in here. Now, he's got professional video editing, post-production, videos, commercials, intros. Now, this looks like a good potential here because based on what he says, he's got a lot of different things he can do with video. And I know from what I can do a lot of different things from video. So I'm thinking that I might be able to possibly suggest this to him. Now, what he says, please contact me before ordering. So that is something you want to do when a seller says that. So what I've got now, this guy looks like I might be able to at least ask if he can do it. He's got what look like ability to do these tutorials. So I will ask if he can do this. So I will go slide him over here and I'll go back to his seller profile. So this is someone else I will ask. And now the idea is to just keep doing this over and over again. Here's a different guy. Let's see what he can do. And you can see this is where the real work is. And I'm not going to show you every single detail of doing basically the same thing. I am showing you that there's a lot of depth to doing this strategy. And the better that you can match the right things you need with the sellers to provide it, and then just go forward contacting them. You don't know who's going to want to do it. All I need to do is find one person who will do a good job with it. And that might mean 5 or 10 people will try, and then 1 or 2 or 3 will do a good job, and they will be teaching the rest of this course after I show how I got and connected with them. So I'm doing this repeatedly, and what I'll do is do some more of this and continue showing you a little bit about how I look at and judge gigs. And you'll notice I'm consistently working with established sellers. The only way I'm going to work with non-established sellers is if the ones who are established can't do what I need to. Then I'll go down into the next level. And that's where the opportunities are. Most of the orders on Fiverr are more than likely from the top sellers. So the goal is to be a top seller, and then as a top seller to run a successful business. So thank you for watching this, and I will keep going into more as I go find some more of these profiles between this video and the next video and highlight to you what I like about them.